Sims modders were crazy back in the day. I miss those days. I feel like Sims is so normal now. I'm being a hipster again. I'm being too much of a hipster. The Sims is too easy. They are tame now. Although I heard that the next Sims expansion pack is gonna be a death expansion pack, which does pique my interest. Like maybe they realize that people want violence, new ways to die. I mean, it's definitely playing with dolls, right? And when you play with dolls as a kid, the thing is your childhood imagination can fill in the gaps for you. But when you're old and crusty and dusty and you still want to play with your dolls, you need to get that childlike spark from somewhere else, because it doesn't come from within anymore. It's gone. It's all gone. So sometimes you need the game to like invent storylines for you, and sometimes that involves your Sims getting set on fire. You got the new Sims like game Inzoi. I've seen it a little bit. I don't know anything about it though. It seems crazy. Is it single player or multiplayer? So the character creator was nuts. Oh, maybe it's single player. I thought it was multiplayer. Honestly, that's just because when I looked at it, all I saw was like Second Life, and I got scared because I don't want to meet strangers on the internet. Oh my gosh, the babies look scary. The babies are kind of uncanny valley. This game looks so weird. How so? I don't know. The babies, it's like 2 HD. Like each eyelash is rendered. Probably will look better once it's been in the oven a little while. What even is this game? Is it made to target me specifically into spending $1 million on microtransactions? Is it a game that was made by a person who has played video games before? Or is it a game made by people who have never played a video game before and want your money? Okay, you know that new game, Fields of Mystria? Is that what it's called? That game is like inspired by Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley. That game, you can tell that like they've played games before. Like the people who made it. And they're probably fans of the genre. You're waiting for 1.0. I know, because my Otome heart is sad that you can't actually date anyone. You can only befriend them. Yeah, it's early access, I think. Well, the point is you can get to know them, so then when they do release the dating update, then you'll be ready. You will have the established relationship necessary to immediately hop into marriage. I remember when The Sims 3 came out. I was so excited, and I tried to play it on my laptop, and it did not run. My laptop was not good enough. I was like waiting for the release day, and I downloaded it, or maybe I bought a physical copy. I don't remember. I tried to play it on my laptop, and I was so excited. It was the launch day, and I couldn't play it. It just wouldn't run at all. So then I bought a new laptop. Well, more like I convinced my parents to buy me a new laptop. Please, Mom, I need to play The Sims 3. If only like I understood at that point that Sims 2 would always be my favorite Sims. And like, I mean, I do like Sims 3. Sims 3 is also good. But I definitely could have played Sims 2 longer. Back before I had an iPod, I had a CD player, and I would carry the CD player around with me. And I had like a zipper book of CDs and the CD binders. And I had my little headphones, and I have an iTouch. I loved my iTouch because I would play Doodle Jump all day long on my iTouch. What's an iTouch? An iTouch is like a boneless iPhone. It basically is. It's like an iPhone that doesn't have any phone functionality. It can't call people or text people, but it can use Wi-Fi. Like your iPhone, but you take the SD card out. You've reinvented the iTouch. I guess if you take the SSD out, it's not gonna work anymore. The SD card, that's just the memory, right? The SIM card. I had an iPod Shuffle, which is, I think the iPod Shuffle is horrible. And why did they make it like that? They just made it so they could sell you the regular iPod. It's literally like the Spotify not premium experience, but then you actually have to buy the hardware because you can't choose the song you want to listen to. You can only listen to random songs. And when they download U2's album to your iPod Shuffle without your permission, it's all gonna be U2 songs, and it's like, I mean, I'm not really that big into U2. You have to skip them every time. I'm sorry, U2. I feel like I never gave them a chance because I was just mad that they like forcibly downloaded downloaded it onto my iPod. And then with the shuffle, they just like force you to listen to it and you have to skip. We need a U2 karaoke. You have to like listen to the songs first. It does seem like a bad idea, right? Because people's music tastes are so personal. How can you do that? There's gonna be people who hate it. U2 was for it. I mean, I would be for it too if they downloaded Let Me Stay Here onto every single iPhone. I would be for it too. Even if it made a lot of people hate my song. I'm sure it would convert at least a couple people. When you say a forced ad for anything, it automatically makes you hate it. Me too. It's just what it's like to be a hipster like us. But isn't that like a weird thing? Because like advertising, it doesn't actually matter your reaction to the ad. Just the fact that you have seen the name before is enough. That's like all it needs. You just have to like remember the name and they've succeeded. Because if I see like an ad, an intrusive, annoying ad for like a laundry detergent and it makes me mad in the moment, but then like later I'm like shopping for laundry detergent and I see that same brand, I'm gonna be like, oh, I've heard of that one before. It must be reputable because I've heard of it. And I won't even remember that I hated the ad. I'll just remember that I've seen it before. And that's how they get you. Just like Fauna Mart. Exactly. The fragrant beads ruined your clothes? Wait, really? I've used those before. A long time ago, I stopped using them because I got de-influenced by the internet and was told like, fabric softener doesn't do anything. You don't need to use it. Those scent beads don't do anything. You don't need to use them. And I was like, okay. They smell nice. It's true. But my laundry detergent already smells nice. I use the Myers Peony. I got hooked on that one. It's really expensive too for laundry detergent. Not sponsored. But if they want to sponsor me, please. I'll do it for a lifetime supply. Yeah, Mrs. Myers Peony. I like that one. It is expensive, but it smells so good. What even are the logistics of a lifetime supply? I don't know. I just want them to send me more every time I run out. It's on Amazon. Be careful though, because sometimes it's really expensive on Amazon. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, that happened to me too. I bought like peach syrup on Amazon and I was like, this seems really expensive, but okay, I guess. And then I saw the same peach syrup at the store for like 30% of the price I bought it on Amazon for. And I was like, I got scammed. How did this happen? Can't trust it. Tinned peach syrup. No, it's like the kind that you make drinks with. It's like, it has a name that starts with a T. This would never happen at Fauna Mart. Exactly. Happened to you too. T? Maybe it doesn't start with T. Yeah, isn't it like Torani? Yeah. Yes, that one. They have all kinds of syrup flavors and you should not spend $20 for one on Amazon. It should not cost $20 for one bottle. Thanks for the advice. I did get scammed and I don't know. I think I was like, oh well, maybe it's like for two of them or maybe it's a bigger bottle. But no, it's not. They're really cheap at restaurant supply stores. You've fallen for drop shippers before, I know. Wasn't sold by Amazon. I don't think it was. I think it was like a third-party seller. Get the boson syrup, like the particle. Boson, the subatomic particle whose spin quantum number has an integer value. Thanks, boson syrup. I'm gonna really embrace fall this year. I'm gonna make apple pies and pumpkin pies. I wanna go to a pumpkin patch. I wanna go to a corn maze. I wanna go on the tractor ride. Cool Girl Autumn. All the cool girls are on tractor rides at the pumpkin patch. Spooky house. I don't really like haunted houses. I've only been to one? I've been to some at like theme parks. Actually, I went to one in Japan. Wait, did I go or did somebody else go? And I didn't. Did I wait outside? Maybe I waited outside because I don't remember what it was like on the inside. It's because the friends I was with, two of them wanted to go and one of them wanted to wait outside. And I didn't want my friend to wait outside alone. So I waited outside with her. I think that's what happened. I guess I didn't go in. Okay, so I went to one haunted house that was like a serious one. Like not at a theme park. like a standalone haunted house that like prized itself on being scary, and I did not enjoy it. I thought it was overstimulation central. It wasn't even like, it didn't even have good atmosphere because they were like packing the people in, so you're just like following behind someone in front of you in like a conga line of fear, and then there's like people screaming at you, and there's like flashing lights everywhere, and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's just too much. From playing horror games, some of the spookiest moments, it's due to like the anticipation, right? Like the jump scare itself is not always even that scary. It's more startling. It's about like the anticipation of the jump scare, of the fear. And you don't have that if it's just you're constantly bombarded with flashing lights and screaming teenagers dressed up as zombies. And there's no atmosphere. Best haunted house, 0 jump scares or staff, right? Like an actual haunted house? I've never been to like an actual supposed haunted house. They have those haunted hotels and stuff. Mama Kieran and Papa Kieran have stayed at quite a few of those. I don't think I have. Isn't there like a haunted boat that you can stay on? Mama Kieran likes spooky supernatural stuff, so she seeks out haunted hotels and stays in them. Yeah, the Queen Mary, right? I wonder if I would be scared, because I don't believe in ghosts, but I am scared of the dark. So maybe I would still be scared. I do like watching those like haunted building exploration videos on YouTube, but I like the ones that seem, well, there's the ones that are obviously fake, and I don't like those. I like the ones where nothing actually happens. And they're just like walking down the creepy hotel corridors at night. Urban exploration is cool too. I'm like too much of a rule follower though to ever do that, because it's like trespassing. I'll just watch people on YouTube do it.